Well, good Saturday evening, everybody. We are thrilled and delighted to be joined by the namesake of the Luka Garza Academy Skills Camp coming once again to Keokuk in the early part of August. We'll get to that in a second, but I would be remiss in not pointing out that the former Iowa Hawkeye star and Minnesota Timberwolf still might have smoke billowing from him after putting up a near 60 piece on Thursday in a pro-am in Minneapolis. Luka, what was that like? That had to be incredible.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've been, hearing about the Twin Cities Pro-Am since I got here. A bunch of my teammates have played in it, and I know a couple of guys that have a team. So, I was here in Minnesota. I'm usually not here during this time, so I thought I might come out and work on my game a little bit. I was trying some new stuff out there and applying some of the moves that I'm working on and stuff like that. So it was fun to get out there and run up and down and there's no better way to learn from playing and putting all those moves into action.
Luka, it has to be a nice validation too. And I know it's a profession, and obviously at your level, it's a business. But to have some clarity now on your career and to have Minnesota want you back, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means the world. When I got here, I was on a training camp contract. So I basically had to make the team, or I was going to be in the G League the whole year, and I was able to get an opportunity from them, make the most of it, make the team, get on a two-way, and then kind of it's been steps in a positive direction since then.
We're very excited to have you back. And obviously, you weren't just here for your academy last year. You actually christened the building, the first ever event at the lab in Keokuk, which I know the Ames family has done such a wonderful job building, but now they've even improved that. What was great for you about holding your camp there in that new venue, brand spanking new when you did it? And is it kind of an honor to be the guy that really was the first to kind of break that facility in?
It's absolutely an honor, for them to choose me as the person that they want to be there, to kind of, start off, the lab. And so that was an awesome moment for me and my dad, who was there with me running the Luka Garza Academy. So, I think, it was just so much fun to be there. I think for me, the biggest thing is, you know, I'm so grateful for the state of Iowa as a whole, but I don't often get to go to many different places within the state. So to be able to go and reach some of the community of Hawkeyes and fans and got people that supported me throughout my career that I normally wouldn't be able to see or encounter. I thought that was such a cool part about being able to go to Keokuk, somewhere I'd never been to before, and meet all these wonderful people who like as you mentioned, the Ames family is just a wonderful family of people who care about helping people and helping kids and developing these young people and inspiring them and that's what I try to do with the Luka Garza Academy is kind of provide that platform of having a lot of fun and having a memorable experience of going through the camp, but also taking something away that they can learn, that they can work on themselves, for the future, and continue to build themselves up as a basketball player or whatever they want to do. I think there's things you can take away from it that's not generally just applicable to basketball, but just kind of life in general.
Who enjoys these camps more, Luka Garza or Frank Garza? Because he seems to be the life of the party as well.
Yeah, I know he loves it. He gets after it, and it's. I think for him, it's also very rewarding, and honestly, probably reminds him of me when I was a kid, and going out there and just having fun, throwing sky hooks and learning by failing and messing up and all those kind of things that he really instilled in me when I was young. So I think for him, it's extremely rewarding, as well, and he gets to continue his passion of teaching the game of basketball.
Luka, we also are blessed to have you at the back end of this very aggressive Iowa trip for 2 days, August 9th, August the 10th. For those who don't yet, like who weren't able to take part last year, or who might not know the best way to reach out and sign up for camps, what are the best approaches to get everybody signed up in a timely fashion so, when August 9th and 10th roll around, they can be part of the fun?
Yeah, I mean, everyone has to go to the labathletics.org for these camps in Keokuk. Obviously, we have camps on the 9th and the 10th. Second and fifth grade is going to be on the 9th in the morning. Ninth or 6th through 8th is on in the afternoon on the 9th. And then the 10th is going to be the older kids, the 9th through 12th. August 10th, there's also a dinner and auction. I'm going to be auctioning off some of my memorabilia, whether it be from the NBA, whether it be from college, that event's going to be super fun. Marvin McNutt is going to be the MC of the event. Everybody that follows Hawkeye football knows who that is. So very excited to have him aboard to be able to do that. And then just kind of taking one step back, Friday on August 9th, there'll be kind of a business luncheon. Me and my dad will be there just kind of connecting with different people, hopefully, different people from businesses that, are around Keokuk or around that part of Iowa. But obviously, the labathletics.org is where you go. It goes without saying, all of these camps are done at the lab, and we're so excited to be at such a, incredible facility with obviously the people that run it, are such a, amazing family in the Ames family.